Hello and welcome back to International Journeyman, here, thankfully, still with Brazil. After last episode's dramatic Copa America win over bitter rivals Argentina, we avoided the threat of the sack and completed our main objective here in South America. A big trophy ticked off, one of the most difficult due to the limited number of teams here, and one which now underlines our managerial credentials. No opportunity for any sort of recuperative break though, as today we are immediately into another item on our list, the Olympic Games. Will we continue our momentum to claim the gold medal, or will we instead opt for a Spain-like capitulation? I love the Olympics, literally the best 2.5 weeks of sport there is in my view. It's not the pinnacle of football of course, and so as a result the men's tournament is weird. We can only select players under the age of 23, save for 3 overage players, and also can only pick a squad of 18. So let's hope no one gets injured or tired in any way. It's a good job we can rest players in between games. Oh wait. The 2028 Olympics are being held in Los Angeles, of course, and it's a title which had long eluded Brazil until back-to-back wins in 2016 and 2020. France are the defending champions here, though they have failed to qualify. The squad restrictions will allow me to use some players who could make this step up to the senior side, which is probably going to be needed, with over half of our Copa America winning squad now over 30. Goalkeepers are the weak area. We have Felipe Gabriel and Luis Tarato. In defence, Liverpool regen Leonardo is the standout, and we also have Romildo, Marcelo, Jair, Dodo and the wonderfully named Derek. Midfield wise, I've brought João Gomes as one of our overage players, as well as Elson and Brighton's Manu, who looks excellent. I have also brought Dude as his below the age cutoff, and he didn't play much at the Copa America. And Rodrigo is our second overage player. He played more at the Copa America, but still not that much. The same can't really be said of Endrick, but he's below the age cutoff, so obviously I brought him too. We also have Alisson Santana, Vitor Roque and Wellington, who were excellent in qualification. The final overage slot goes to Marcus Leonardo, who has been unlucky to not make the main squads. A bit top heavy, but hopefully should be enough. Our group consists of Thailand, hosts and old charges the USA, plus Wonderkid Central Serbia. But before we can get there, we get a bunch of job offers from European sides following the Euros, not least England. So let's discuss terrible FM international management feature number 17. If you get offered a job, you have to accept it there and then. I would actually quite like the England, Norway or Spain jobs, as that would probably give us a better chance of winning the World Cup given this squad's age, but if we do take it, we won't be able to manage at the Olympics, which is insanely stupid. In real life, I would say to the FA, I'll take the job, but I want to finish the Olympics first, and that would be fine because there's no senior games until September, but you can't do that here. You can with club jobs, but not international ones, so unfortunately, I have to say no. Now, given that we should hopefully beat Thailand straightforwardly, I decide to keep Dude, Endrick, Rodrigo and Marcos Leonardo in reserve here. Gabriel, Derek, Leonardo, Jair, Romildo, Manu, Gomez, Elson, Roque, Santana and Wellington start. Thailand are well set defensively and we go to absurd lengths to not score here, but eventually Wellington nudges us in front. Just before the break, Santana cuts them open with an excellent pass and Roque fires home a lovely second. Nothing else happens and that is a solid opening win. Romildo gets injured though, love only having 18 players. The Italian FA then drop by with another great job offer which I have to turn down. I hope we win the Olympics now. Against the USA, I add in the big hitters while Dodo replaces Romildo. The US have our Gold Cup winner Timothy Weah with them, but no time for fond memories. We start in classic brutal fashion, Dude's pass being flicked in by Marcus Leonardo. I just realised I accidentally played Endrick on the left, but it doesn't really seem to matter as he still embarrasses their defence, squaring for Leonardo's second. Our goalkeeper shortcomings are exposed as Gabriel's rash decision sees them pull a goal back, and then Manu stupidly fouls Weah in the box, who sinks the resultant penalty. Their defending is poor too though, and some slack play sees Endrick tee up Dude to restore our lead. I actually flip the wingers around, and Endrick is just ridiculous wherever he plays. Rodrigo makes it safe with 4. I'm glad I brought them. Serbia and Thailand can only draw, and so we win the group with a game to spare. As a result, I rest the big guns for the Serbia game, and we duly get a very comfortable 3-1 win, which means we end with a 100% record. And Thailand actually make it through as well. We get world champions Norway in the quarterfinals. Thankfully, they didn't bring Haaland. For this one, I obviously restore the main guys, although Dodo is suspended, so this sees a defensive reshuffle. Basically nothing happens for the first 35 minutes, save for this Leonardo half chance. But on 40 minutes, Endrick plays in a corner, which Marcelo heads in. Then in the second half, an outstanding move sees Dude send Endrick away to fire into the far post for his well-deserved first of the tournament. Shortly after, Gomez finds Leonardo in the same place and he scores from an even tighter angle. We give away a penalty, but Gabriel saves it as we run out for another fantastic victory. South Korea await in the semi-finals. European champions Ukraine then offer me yet another job. What part of I'm in the middle of a tournament don't you guys get? The Olympics is really the only one of these tournaments where there's actual prestige in coming second or third, but my sole objective is the gold medal. Beating South Korea gives us a shot at it. Mexico beats Spain in the other semi-final. I think that's probably good news, but Mexican wonder kids are always amazing, so probably not. Not that we're even there yet. Romildo is back from injury, which is good. I bring him back in, with Leonardo moving back into central defence. Fitness is holding up quite well. 5 minutes in, Manu chips it up and Endrick nods it down for Marcus Leonardo to sweep us in front. Not long after, a quick move comes to Endrick, whose pass proves he is human, but Marcus Leonardo pinches it back anyway to grab his second. Just before half time, Endrick's free kick is headed in by Jair, and we can surely start planning for the final. I drop the tempo down and sub off Endrick ASAP. South Korea do grab a consolation goal as Jair misses a header, and then having not had a shot before that, they come forwards and score again, which is not good. Thankfully for my laptop's sake though, the time runs out before they can score again. Rule number 1, no complacency. The final is being played in Dallas, which makes absolutely no sense. It's the LA Olympics. Obviously they have to play games around the country, but why is the final not in LA? I mean, either way, there's going to be a lot of Mexican fans. This would be a great one to tick off because it's quite awkward to actually even qualify, at least outside South America, so let's try and win, lads. Our record in finals so far is exemplary. Spain take the bronze, by the way. I want the top step and the anthem. No changes from the semi-final. It's a bumper crowd here in Texas and nearly a bumper start as Endrick fires over, but we look inspired and a driving run from Derek allows Rodrigo to play a gorgeous pass to Marcus Leonardo, who squares it for the main man to force in off player on post. He's running the show and sends a free kick in which comes to Marcus Leonardo to nudge in for 2. We have numerous chances to seal it, not least from Leonardo here, but can't get a third. This nearly allows Mexico back into it, but they don't really offer anything else, and we see out a straightforward win. A masterclass from the first game really. Nobody really laid a glove all tournament except the US. Endrick is undoubtedly the superstar of FM23 Wonder Kids. And we do get an actual trophy for this as well. The main thing is the medal. 3 down, 5 to go. Endrick wins the least surprising best player award ever. He only played in 4 out of the 6 games. Marcus Leonardo wins the Golden Boot. Dude's effort against the States is named goal of the tournament. Gabriel wins best goalkeeper. And then we get 6 out of 11 in the team of the tournament. Naturally, as this is FM, the guy who won best player isn't included. But who cares really? We've won and that's the main thing. Can we make it a hat-trick of trophies with Brazil? We've got the World Cup next time, though I categorically do not expect to ever win something we need in successive episodes again. We still need to finish off qualification, which will take up the next year and a bit. So unless we collapse massively, I'll see you next time for our 3rd attempt at the biggest prize in football.